Hi, Leo, and welcome to your love story for March 2020. We are starting March off still under the energy of the Leo full moon. So, you guys are really feeling that energy of the full moon, and we are still under Mercury retrograde. So, what that means for you, Leo, is the first half of March, you are really going to be feeling and focused on who you really love, as well as, unfinished business, relationships where you haven't received your closure in a romantic sense, and you are ruled by the sun. So, the sun brings all things to light as well as brings a deep healing to you. So, Leo, the first half of March, you might find yourself very emotional, thinking about the past, just trying to work things out emotionally and mentally within inside yourself. But on the 9th, we have the Virgo full moon, which changes the energy as well as Mercury going direct on that day. So the second half of March, you are going to be feeling not so hazy and in the clouds. So the first half of March, try not to make any solid decisions around love and romance. Hold off to the second half of March when you're feeling, more back into a normalcy. All right, let's see which area of focus is in play for you and the other person coming through in your love story. Okay, so we have the seventh house, and I guess I'm not surprised to see this for you guys just because of the energy that we're working with. The seventh house is all about relationships. So, Leo, that is where you are at 100%, whether you are with this person or you are separated from this person, or maybe you're in a relationship and now there's certain people from your past that's on your mind and you're like, why is this going on? Like, that's really where you're at, deep contemplation about, your current relationship if you're in one. Many of you, it's like a relationship of the past that you're not resolved about, you're confused about. So 100% Leo, you guys are focused on love and romance. A lot of things happening more internally, okay? And this is happening for you, but also who else is coming through in this love reading? They're feeling the same thing about you. You guys have unresolved business. That's what retrogrades are all about, is that, the unfinished business coming for completion. Mercury is retrograding through Pisces. That's 12th house energies, the endings, the completions of things. So, the first half of March, in regards to love and romance, you might just be like, oh, I just don't even want to deal with this anymore. The second half of March, you're going to be in a much, much different space. So just hang it tight. All right, let's pull a card to look at you and the other person coming through in this love reading. Okay, so on one side we have the Tower coming through. This is turmoil. This is confusion. This is I don't understand. Over here on the other side, we have Charity. So this is a very mature love and unconditional type of love. Very interesting to have these two coming out. We're going to pull more cards to dig deeper into this connection to see if this is somebody you're currently with or, somebody you are disconnected from at this time. But over here, this person is a very wise, mature, grown soul being. They operate from their heart. This is, this particular deck only has major arcanas in it, plus 3 extra cards. And this is the 14th or the 24th card, the last card. And this is like the ultimate in this deck. So this person is like unconditional love, very wise being. Over here, this person is really just going through a lot, really feeling mixed up, confused, unsure. So this is a huge imbalance of energy, which is actually kind of perplexing to me. So let's pull more cards. Repeating signs. And spiritually gifted. Wow. Okay, Leo. So, based on these two cards that have come out, I really feel this is a relationship that is disconnected. Like, you guys are not physically together at this time, whether we're broken up from each other or we just live in like different states, different countries. Well, I know you guys are apart from each other. I don't feel like there's any physical connection between these two energies. Okay, over here, repeating signs. And this is why I say you're disconnected from this person, because these signs are what's creating the turmoil in this individual. They're dreaming about this person. There's so many things in their reality that keeps popping up that's reminding them of this person. It's almost maybe haunting them. And also just what happened in the relationship, why it ended, all of those details, could really be playing over in this person's head. And they're almost feeling haunted over here with these repeating signs in the tower. Over here, it's pretty much the same message of somebody who's very wise, very giving, very loving, understands life in a much different perspective than most people, and this could be somebody who is like a Reiki healer, a psychic, a medium, a tarot card reader. This is just somebody who lives their life in a much more spiritual sense than, say, this person. That's like the energies are quite different. Doesn't mean this person isn't spiritual, but that's like the basis of who this person is. So they could be very religious, very spiritual, or they just live their life in a way of like maybe they believe a lot in karma, in spirit, in the angels, in the universe, and how things are connected. That's just where they vibe. That's what the charity card is about, as well as being spiritually gifted, okay? So this person is a bit of a different being. They march to the beat of their own drum. Over here, it's like now, I don't know, something has changed, something has happened, and they just cannot stop thinking about this person, and we are not together. Like, I feel that we are not together, but I cannot stop thinking about you at this point in my life. So, Leo, this could be you, or this could be you, are you somebody who's very spiritually gifted and kind of marches to the beat of your own drum, and, you are separated from somebody and you're kind of feeling them? Or are you over here where your reality, your dreams, everything is being flooded about this person, and you're just really thinking about them, really missing them, in deep contemplation mode? Okay, so let's pull some tarot and see why. Why is this all coming up now? I mean, obviously with Mercury retrograde, but I feel like there's more to it. All right, so we have the devil coming out, seduction, pleasure, obsession, secret admirer, secret affair. Next out is the Four of Cups, a lot of boredom, unhappiness, uncertainty, and my kitty is like contemplating jumping up here, and I'm like, don't you even think of it, Mr. Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and Heart of Swords. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, the reason why all of these emotions are being stirred up within you, as well as the other person, okay? Because just with these energies and how intense I feel this, you guys are still very connected at a soul level. Like, you are spiritually bonded, especially with a person like this. They will always feel. So if this is you, Leo, you will always feel this other person no matter how far apart you separate. If this is you, Leo, and you're going through all this turmoil, well, they're feeling your turmoil. They're never far from you spiritually, okay? You guys are very much connected in that space, and I say that as well with the Two of Wands and romance readings. That's like the two of twin flames, two of flames for me, and I see that. And with the crystal ball there, it's really like a matter of each of your personal fates and destinies, and there's big time things changing inside of you as well inside of them. Over here, this person, you know, the devil and the Four of Cups coming out, I do feel that they're experiencing things, you know, like a lot of thoughts, but they're also like there's a lot of sexual energy attached to those thoughts with the devil coming out, and maybe feeling a bit obsessive, like what's this person up to, what are they doing, are they seeing somebody else, are they still interested in me, just like a lot of questions running through their mind, because there's a lot of with the Four of Cups, it's like anything being presented to this person right now, it's like, I don't really want that. I want this cup right here, this person right here. I'm not over this, even though it's in my past, sitting behind the panda's back, even though it's in my past, I'm not over it. I don't like what's being offered to me right now today. So this person over here having like a big epiphany, big wake up call about what this person represented. And this could be, you know, somebody that was a serious relationship, or maybe it was just a missed opportunity, like this person never really gave this person much of a chance, and now, you know, it's just awakening inside of this person, and they're not happy with the choices they've made, and their mind is just a stir about this person over here. And now this person, definitely picking up on the energy of this person, feeling it with the Heart of Swords there. That's feminine energy, would be the Queen of Swords in a standard tarot deck. And that's all about the mental body as well. So, you know, this person picking up on these energies could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that this involves Leo, but there is something changing in the energy between these two individuals. So being disconnected, it may be like this universe is like bringing you guys back together, or, you know, perhaps this is like a final completion, the final ending to this connection. It is currently separated. So let's pull some more cards and dig a bit deeper. So we have the mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. Okay, so that coming out under the devil, I have to say that the intensity that this person is experiencing, this person feels it equally in the way they experience. So dreams, repeating signs and synchronicities and external reality, as well as like some passion, some chemistry. There's a mirroring of each other. You still very connected at the soul, and you both very much still feeling each other. Under the Four of Cups, yep, look at that. Twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. And that goes back to this person may now be coming into the realization like, oh my God, that's where I belong. Like, that's my soulmate. That's my twin flame. That's who I'm supposed to be with. There's nothing else that compares to this. That's why I cannot get past it. All right, twin flames. And we saw that there as well. Next is the Axe, and this says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And so to me, this is talking about twin flames being separated, but it's part of their journey, it's part of their destiny, with the crystal ball there as well. Under the Wheel of Fortune, we have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So part of the separation, while this relationship didn't work out the first go round, is because there was an element of toxicity to it, okay? And through the separation, both sides learning healthier habits, healthier patterns, better ways of handling relationship conflict, communication, all those different things. And it's definitely being experienced with other people, but it's making each person a better rounded person overall. Under the Queen of, or the Heart of Swords, we have the Clock. It says need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So Leo, things are starting to shift and change between you and this other person. And look at what would be next, soulmates. So we have twin flames and we have soulmates in this. So yeah, that's why neither one of you can really like let go. And that's why this Mercury retrograde through Pisces is really stirring that up within you as well as within the other person. And again, you could be this person or you could be this person, you know, and then obviously the other is, you know, this your twin flame, your soulmate. But with all of this, it's like the separation had to happen because you both have some different life lessons, some karmas, some soul evolution that you had to work on separately. And now, you know, as you're finishing this cycle of separation from each other, you both are starting to have like a lot of dreams about each other, a lot of thoughts about each other, being reminded in a lot of, you know, different ways. And as you go through that, you know, ask spirit, what is this for? You know, why am I experiencing this? Why is this happening now? This is just a general reading, so I don't want to say that you guys are going to get back together or that you're never going to get back together again. This is just a general reading. And what I feel, you know, if this was a personal reading, I would say, you know, the Wheel of Fortune and the clock in time, you guys are coming back together. Like your solo journey from each other is now starting to come to an end and you're coming back together with the seventh house and you both are equally filling each other. So let's pull some heart and soul messages. We have a heart message and it says, I didn't appreciate you. I'm realizing that now. Another heart message. I realize now just how special you are. And wow, another heart message. I hope the universe reunites us again one day. There you go. There's nothing but heart energy here. And there's no ego, there's no interference. You both just had different things to learn outside of each other. You are equally connected, you equally feel each other. Nothing but heart energy coming through, a realization of lack of appreciation. And, you know, I did not realize how special you are. And I hope the universe reunites us again one day. So there's a desire of, you know, coming back together. So Leo, this is beautiful. There's a lot of spiritual awakening happening in both parties in this reading. And I do feel it's ultimately, as you know, Spirit is preparing and aligning to bring you guys back together. All right. So those are your messages, Leo. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.